You know about the real estate connections, yes?
Yes.
You know about the Epsilon program's reputation, yes?
Somewhat,
Yes.
yeah.
Nest is the group that invested in the Epsilon building and gave me the key. A little while after, I received a book. And I should note, I was swimming around the Jetsam docks in scuba gear, completely disguised. Usually, when I'm looking into things, I think I do a pretty good job, mostly, of keeping a low profile, but I swam all the way from the airfield to the Jetsam docks with scuba gear underwater. No one could have seen me go there, but there was a helicopter that found me and flew above where I was swimming underwater, quite literally waiting out until I ran out of air. When I came up, helicopter landed,
Jesus.
2 individuals, both wearing the garb that I saw in the picture from the party that you were at. They got out, they gestured to me, they wordlessly handed me a book. I'm trying to recall what it all said. Basically, a gift is never a gift. Those who are worthy are chosen before they know. I cannot wait to show you the stage we have set for you. This is the stage, isn't it?
That's what we've thought for a long time. Epsilon, the original, had a history of control.
Yeah. I mean, me rehabbing in the name of Kiflam probably drew their attention.
They saw the dedication.
Mm-hmm.
You know the card you got?
Yeah.
They gave me a white one. Do you know what that means?
No, I don't think I do, actually. Not the white one.
I've never spoken to any of them directly, but that essentially marks me as an asset for them.
And not just any, correct? I don't believe anyone has ever mentioned having a card like that. Even
As
the
far as
ones.
I don't know anyone else who does, even people who have been stalwartly dedicated to them. I received a phone call from Charlie. He's the only one I have interacted with. He stopped by the building a couple of times under the guise of being a electronic security specialist to check on our security cameras. Make sure everything's going well with the building. But about a week ago, he gave me a call, asked me how things were like in New Babylon, how New Epsilon was doing. Haven't seen me active in a while. I let him know that I put it in the care of the other board members. And I told him that I was on a sabbatical. And he told me, good, keep your head up and don't get lost in the sauce. I presume lost in the New Babylon sauce to some degree. this is sort of a multi-pronged thing, but I will use that to segue into the fact that Charlie and presumably one or two other people have been, over the past month, actively targeting and shooting at people inside of New Babylon. Former Faceless assets who they think have betrayed the Faceless.
That, what happened to the bridge?
So, over the past couple of weeks, quite literally since the first day I got there have been surveillance drones flying overhead, helicopters dropping explosives and shooting at people from the skies. Probably having a fun time watching people scatter like ants. Trailers have been blown up. Again and again. That bridge was built as a way to, create an easy way to transport things for building, right? For renovations. But a couple of days ago, that was blown up by them. And it has been near relentless. A couple of days ago, I figured that I had enough. And I walked. I left. I left New Babylon for like a day before I went back. Because someone received an anonymous threat.
Oh.
That apparently the Faceless have been notifying some of their assets that if New Babylon keeps acting up, don't know. I legitimately do not know what that means. I do not know what the former assets have done to piss them off. Maybe it's the fact that New Babylon's trying to be off grid. I do not know specifically why, but they essentially said if New Babylon does not stop acting up, they are going to drop a nuke on it. Here's the thing, though. The very nuke that they're referencing,
Okay.
I'm trying to remember which groups were involved. But I know for a fact that certain Faceless assets assisted 8 months ago with a transport of a nuclear weapon. I do not know where it's being housed, but I do know when you drop a nuke, it's not going to be, a singular block of damage. This is something that will decimate the entirety of San Andreas. Now, whether it's an empty threat that they are simply using to continue to terrorize the people that they think betrayed them, or if it's something they intend to do. The attacks have been constant. I've been trying to figure out what exactly it is. That happened, that roused the ire of the Faceless to attack this particular group like this.
They must be doing something, and I believe they're putting people that aren't involved in danger.
Yeah. Which apparently they've been hitting some other places as well. Zancudo, Vespucci.
Oh, that makes sense.
I believe Mace Bank Tower.
Nora, the explosions that appeared the other day.
Yeah.
You saw about 10 to 15 explosions on the Vespucci Pier, didn't you? Del Piro.
Oh, it's also not just helicopters, it's car bombs. It's remote detonation devices where people are getting kidnapped. Okay, there was someone. For their safety, I'm not going to say their name right now. There is someone who got picked up by a couple of Faceless assets, held at gunpoint, forced to drive a car from one location to another, get out, and text a number, a certain code, detonating that vehicle.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's exactly what Charlie made us do.
It does.
Just, I know you said for safety, I won't say his name either, but the person you mentioned, we spoke to yesterday about that. Well, they
Mhm.
spoke to us about it,
Okay.
rather. Yeah.
Okay, good. I told them to trust you.
Yeah.
But that's why I've been a little dogged about telling you these specifics, but it really has gotten to beyond a boiling point. And I know the logical thing is probably to run, right? Run and hide. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter if I'm in New Babylon, out of New Babylon, in hiding, whatever. If you're marked, you're marked. And it seems like the entirety of San Andreas has been